I'll let you know when I'm back up. Oh, and apparently that was an exit. It was kind of hard to tell that that was an exit. Oh, hey, we got a full... Oh! Okay, that improves my opinion of this game significantly, however. Because I do believe that 5 stars is the maximum, so I just got 100% on that level without getting all the gems. That is fantastic. If it gives you, like, full credit for completion, just for getting, like, 90% of the gems. That bumps the... Yeah, look at that, 5 out of 5. That bumps the game way, way up, in my opinion. Oh yeah, apparently the big gems are collectible. Okay, there we go. Starting up my other computer now. Typing in the password. My audience is going to be all gone by the time I load up chat again, and I'm going to be all alone and have no idea where they went because I can't read. Okay, and apparently it does. So it's like a Super Mario style, or Super Mario 64 style, where it unlocks further levels through stars. So you do need to... God, that'd be... The game is linear, though, so that'd be, like, really annoying. Oh, it actually has to scroll forward. Okay, how long is this game? We've got 2, 4, 2, 7. Okay, so there's, like, 7 stages per world. Or I guess 8 in this last one. Okay, so only 3 worlds, but the last world has 10 stages. And the first... Okay, I have no idea. There's a lot of levels. Okay. It's done restarting. I'm opening it up. Open up the... Firefox. And we'll see if anyone is still awake once I open it up. Oh, that poor little owl thing. He's just, like, trapped there. One thing I've got to say I love about the visuals here is that there's, like, it doesn't really have, like, that kind of building block. Actually, that's actually one thing advantage, I think, that the 3D... like the 3D graphics tend to give you over the 2D sprite-based games. The 2D sprite-based games tend to... I don't know how to describe it. Oh, fuck that up. Anyways, like the 2D games tend to be very kind of building block-based, or you can obviously see like kind of the distinct tiles that the levels are constructed out of, which is fine. And a lot of the times, like well-constructed tile sets can blend together seamlessly to kind of mask that and still create a very coherent and visually appealing world. I really love the way a lot of these 3D rendered games, though, just like constantly change things up. It's like I don't think I could identify like a lot of building blocks that are like super... Or okay, certainly the levels, like the foregrounds, are completely designed out of like, you know, those kind of building block type things. But I think the backgrounds... It's like every section of the level is like something like different and like uniquely rendered, it looks like. Or if not every section, like they vary it up tremendously. Especially in those outdoor segments. Which is astounding considering that there's like 2 versions of every part of the level. Okay, chat's back up. I got my dashboard back up. Sound off if you're still here. I can read chat again from here on forward. There was something I was going to ask. There's something I was going to ask, and I completely forgot now. It's been like 5 minutes since then. Oh well, it'll come back to me, maybe. Ooh, that was fancy. It took me a second to figure that one out, and I'm impressed with myself for having, figured it out. Oh yeah, boobs change and everything. I don't know. The Giana Sisters, normally I'd say yes, although the Giana Sisters are like, you know, kind of, you know, little girls, so it'd be kind of weird saying that, like, sticking boobs on them would make everything better. Although, you know, I guess, you know, just change the character then, you know, stick like a Lara Croft or something, and then, yeah, problem solved. That would improve this game. Tits would improve just about every game. Oh yeah, I was just curious about your opinion, Saturn Meteor, about Super Meat Boy, because it's just kind of based on what you were kind of saying to me about just like the linearity and how it looks like the same thing all the time. I would kind of suspect that you would dislike Super Meat Boy. Though if you do like it, I'm kind of curious to hear what you think of it. Oh yeah, actually that's another thing. Stuff like am I at the edge of this platform or not? And it's kind of hard to tell a lot of the time in these 3D games. What are they trying to tell me here? It's like fall off and... Oh, I see, there's a couple different ways to get through here. Actually, now that I think of it. Yeah, they're actually teaching me two things, and I can actually get through both ways. So I can fall off and fireball it, or I can fall off... Oh, that's actually just like Donkey Kong, now that I think of it. Because, yeah, in Donkey Kong Country, Diddy could do the same thing. Yeah, that sounded to me from what you were saying earlier, that like Super Meat Boy would just not be your thing at all. I actually dislike it too, but that's kind of a different thing. It's kind of a whole different ballpark there, where it's just like a... I don't like that kind of challenge, where it's just like little micro-challenges that take like 10 seconds to complete, and you're just like ramming your head at that brick wall until you finish it, and then there's no reason to go back to it afterwards. I don't know, it's just dull to me. I prefer, like we were talking about earlier, that kind of like epic marathon level challenge where you're trying to like 1cc, like Super Ghouls and Ghosts or whatever. And I guess you could do that with Meat Boy, but it's not really feasible, and it would get like really, really just frustrating and aggravating, and it's not really that fun to play in the first place. It's just like a pure execution barrier. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, not my kind of game, I don't think. I'm actually trying to think. I think that might be the one exception to like the style of game, or like, you know, enjoy any style of game. I can't think of like one of the... That's the biggest trend I think I dislike in like modern, like indie platformers, is those kinds of like micro challenge based games. Like, what was another one? Oh god, how do I get in there? This is almost my favorite moment of just like these kinds of collectathon based platforms where you see the gems and it's like, or you see the thing you want to get to, and it's like, how the hell do I get over there? And it's like, oh, I gotta play this level again and find out. It's like intriguing in that way. And that's the thing. You don't find like anything, as much as I enjoy like the challenge-based games, like your Ghouls and Ghosts and arcadey style games, you don't get that kind of intriguing aspect to them that you get out of these collectathon games. I did not play hardly any of Super Meat Boy either. I was turned off. I don't think I even got past the first world. It was just not my kind of thing. Are those spikes? It kind of screwed me up there. Again, it's kind of the foreground-background thing, where it's like, those spikes up above, are those going to kill me? No, those are foreground elements, and some of them are in the background, too. How does this even... Oh, that turtle is doing something. Okay, so I gotta jump on him, but I gotta switch it back. Ooh, this is tricky. Something's going on with this turtle, and I'm not figuring it out. Get back down there! Fuck! Or unless... What if I... Whoop! Okay, that's it. I didn't really grasp exactly what I did there. Or actually, maybe I can I just make this jump? I can just make this jump. And also, yeah, you've got the fireball too, so yeah, this is easy. I was just overthinking things. That was not hard at all. Losing my voice a little bit. I need a drink. Okay. I'm not doing great on the gems here. Ooh, collision detection, or hitboxes in general, are another big thing that the 3D games tend to do worse than the 2D games. Like you saw right there, it totally looked that guy's axe, like, yeah, passed right through me. Like, he skewered me with that axe. But it just did not count. That was outside of his hitbox, apparently. Same thing with, like, yeah, hanging off the edge of platforms and stuff. Just like the 2D games tend to feel better for that reason, just because it's a lot more consistent and easier to see what's going on. Burning wood in front of the monkey dash. I'm trying to think of what part that was. I don't remember that at all. Actually, man, I have such a terrible short-term memory for things in general. As much as I enjoyed my time with Shantae, I don't actually remember what you're talking about. Like, I know I just played it a while ago. I remember the monkey dash. I do not remember anything about, yeah, the burning wood in front of the monkey dash. Burring the wood? Sorry, I'm missing something. Apparently, yeah, missing the dude standing right next to me. Actually, this will be a good opportunity to see how many deaths you can get away with to get the full death score. Monkey Dash suck. Yeah, I don't remember that at all, which is embarrassing because I just played that game. Like, that just happened, like, barely an hour ago. I don't know, I get on autopilot, which is usually a sign of a good game, actually, frankly, is when I get on, like, autopilot and not even paying attention to what I'm doing or what's happening a lot of the time. Very often a sign of a good game, very often a sign of a bad game, too, frankly, so it's... I don't know if that's anything significant you can discern from that, but... Oh, actually, yeah, I'm stuck already. What is this? Or can I get up through here? Okay, that was the trick. Except I don't know why I need this. Oh god, we've actually got puzzles going on here. This became a puzzle platformer all of a sudden. Is he dead or is he gonna... Oh, that's confusing. Like the way he... Yeah, the way he falls to pieces after he's done charging. It's like, is he dead or is he gonna come back? Okay, but he falls to pieces after you hit him too in the same way, so okay. That's fine. I see what's going on here. These are dry bones, effectively. Oh wait, except I want to bring this down, then bring it up. Oh god, we got puzzles we got legit puzzles going on here. I don't know, I think puzzles are too much in this instance. Like I just ruined it. Oh, no I didn't, I can go up and over. And actually, I don't think I ruined it, I think I gotta push it to this one. I don't know, there's a lot going on in this game already, just very... Like, the execution, like, there's a lot of tricks to this game, just like switching worlds in midair and using your different abilities at the right time and chaining them together. And I love that kind of stuff in games. I remember where if it, like, I went on and on about just the awesome stuff you could do with the mechanics in games like Rockin' Cats or the Genesis version of Sparkster. Just like games with like really deep mechanics with like a lot of cool stuff you can do with them. And this seems like one of those kinds of games. And those are often my favorite kinds of games. It's just when you add in, like, puzzles on top of that, it's like, I don't know, just seems off. Ooh, that was... God, I barely survived that one. Yeah, I see a lot of stuff. And actually, I remember that going on in Freedom Planet 2, where I just saw, like, elements of so many other games in Freedom Planet. And I'm kind of seeing that here, too. Like, we've got... Yeah, we got Mario, obviously. We got a little bit of Sonic. Those are the obvious ones, though. This Fireball Dash... I'm blanking on the names of games right now. Oh yeah, Sparkster, frankly. Yeah, Sparkster had, like, the dash thing, too. This is, like, similar to the dash in Sparkster. Yeah, elements of... yeah, puzzle platforming elements, too. I'm trying to... Like, elements of... Or what are the ones you listed? Freedom Planet... Yeah, I see a bit of Freedom Planet here, too. Mind you, Freedom Planet had a bit of everything in it, mind you, so... I can scarcely think of a classic 2D platformer that Freedom Planet doesn't borrow from in some way or another. Oh yeah, Rayman's a big one. Yeah, Rayman's the other one. Rayman, Donkey Kong, yeah, all those games I was talking about earlier. Yeah, tons of stuff, tons of mix of everything, which is good. It seems to mix them well. It's just when you add puzzle platforming on top of that, it's like too much. There's a disconnect all of a sudden. Oh yeah, that's right, Lilac Spin Jump, you're right, it's the same move, basically. Except I don't think it kills enemies, but still, yeah, you're right. Ooh, can I make this? Ooh, barely. This is a long level. I think I'm just going slowly is the thing, though. Oh, it recharges! Okay, it recharges your, like your special move there after you bounce off of enemies. Even more trickery and like execution-based shenanigans that can go on with that. Okay, is this platform coming back here? Oh! Dick move there, Giana Sisters. Oh well. How the balls do I... Okay, I see what was coming up there, and it looked kind of bullshit. Okay, bring this up, bring it back. And then how the balls do I get out of that crystal? That crystal poking down there. Oh, I'm actually really digging the music. Although not so much the music in the other sections of the level. Okay. Can I jump through this? god, this is gonna be tough. Jesus. Okay, I can fall off it and spin jump, though. So, okay, I fall off it, I spin jump, and then... Or maybe I just do a regular jump and then spin jump up. Okay, I think that's the ticket. I go like this. Fuck me. This is too much too early, I think. What the hell? This is like something I'd expect to see in like the final level. Unless I'm like just missing something? Okay. Nope. Oh yeah, you know what? That's another, like yeah, kind of 2D, like 2D game with 3D graphics. Castle of Illusion, another one I enjoyed a lot. Am I overthinking this? You can just fucking duck under them. That's that fucking hitbox thing I was talking about earlier, because fuck if that doesn't look like way too low to be ducked under right there. That did not look duckable in the slightest. Those spikes pierced right through Giana's brain right there. She should not have been able to survive that. Or you know what? Yeah, we can do it this way. That was some bullshit right there. I could straight up. I did bad form. Giana Sisters devs. Oh well. Hopefully there won't be too much more shenanigans like that. Oh yeah, you know what? Oh, I'm gonna have to... You know what? Yeah, I'm pausing the game. That's another one in my kind of classic games backlog. A lot of Master System stuff, actually. I didn't own a Master System, but yeah, Castle of Illusion is another one that I want to get to someday. So yeah, Castle of Illusion. I played the remake, but not the original, so that's going on the to-play list. Ooh, you got a nice little chain going there. That felt fancy. Oh yeah, there was that PS... Where was it? There were a couple 3D remakes of Golden Axe, I think. Like, there was a full... Oh my god, 2 stars. I'm starting to... Yeah, they ramped up the difficulty in that level for sure. I think there were a couple 3D Golden Axes. Wasn't there? There was like a new Golden Axe, and then there was like the Arcade Classics or something that was just a 3D remake, I think. But it was terrible because they like actually changed the controls every single time I pressed the wrong button to go into the level. Or maybe it was just the one. Maybe I'm just, I don't know, thinking of something that doesn't actually exist. Or oh, that's right. It was Altered Beast, I think. I think they made a 3D Altered Beast. That's what I'm thinking of. Golden Axe. I was never big on... Or I don't know. Like, I played Golden Axe back in the day, just like everyone did. I was never huge on it. Mind you, I was never big on the brawler genre in general. In fact, that's another example of, like, a genre where I never really got into it. I was never a huge fan of brawlers, but there was one game, one brawler that I'm crazy about, and it's like the only brawler that I absolutely love, and that is Dungeons and Dragons: Shadows over Mystara. And I guess, or which was it? There were 2 of them. I liked the second one a lot better than the first. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other brawlers that I really liked, but I think that's really the only one that I was like really crazy about. You know what? The music seems a little bit muted. Let me know if the game audio is too loud after this. But I really want to turn up the music a bit. And yeah, we'll leave the music a bit louder actually. Let me know if that's too loud. But I'm having a bit of difficulty hearing it. Ooh, that was a nice boost. Man, the levels seem to be like picking up the pace and like difficulty and the trickiness of the hidden secrets like super fast. Like, look at this, spikes everywhere. The wall is lined with spikes. I don't think there was so much as like a single spike anywhere in like the whole first 2 levels. And now look at this nonsense, and I just bounced off the wall into spikes. Not like I guess not like it's like, you know, Mega Man or something where spikes means hard level. Like, yeah, anything kills you in one hit in this game, so it's not like a lot of spikes is any tougher than a lot of enemies. Oh, is that like a homing dash? Does this thing home in on enemies? It does! Oh god, we got the 3D Sonics in here, too. We got Sonic 4 here! We got elements of Sonic the Hedgehog 4 here. We've got a homing attack in the same style as the one in Sonic 4. Except it doubles as a multi-directional dash. Okay. Yeah, I'm making too much use of the fireball dash, I think, here. It really should be... Yeah, the spinny attack actually gives you a lot more control. That's the one I should probably be using more of. Oh, they're gonna... Oh! Okay, I thought they were gonna screw me there. Oh, I almost spun into my death there. Or actually, this is the first instance where I've really noticed the Twisted World music as well. This level has really good music for the, like even the not rocking heavy metal sound. You know what? I never actually played the original, or you know what? I did play the original Altered Beast, but for like 10 minutes. I didn't think it was a very good game, and it doesn't have a very good reputation. But yeah, like I said though, I'm kind of struggling for like classic games to like go back and play. That's one of my favorite things to do on Twitch, actually, is to watch blind playthroughs of like absolute classic games, like people playing through like Super Metroid, Ocarina of Time, like all the best games out there for the very first time. It's just like really, really awesome to just see like their reactions to some of the cool stuff in those games and see them like figure out and piece things together. It's just like really, really sweet. I love seeing that kind of stuff on Twitch. And I'd love to have those kinds of experiences for myself, which is why I also like to seek out like those kinds of classic games that I've never played. And I'm pretty much running out at this point. Which is why I'm actually going through all this trouble. It's like, yeah, that's a classic game I haven't played. I've got to write it down so I don't forget it. Gotta play it. Whoa. Man. It's like the faces are all smiley and stuff, but they're also spiky, so it's like... I don't know. What are those? Okay, it's just skulls. Same as the skulls. Can I actually dash underwater? That would be super helpful. Nope. We are straight Mario. Yeah, this game is literally Super Mario Brothers when you're underwater. Except you don't get fireballs, which makes it like a billion times more difficult. Underwater Mario with no fireballs was the worst. I'm having like frickin' having like a frickin' PTSD episode thinking back to my Mario playthrough that I did on YouTube. Oh, I had so much trouble trying to beat the original Mario Brothers for the first time. That was another example of, yeah, classic gaming experience that I kind of sought out and ended up having a really good time with, actually. Not that I'd never played the original. What the fuck? Jump! What the fuck is this? Okay, there we... Oh, I see. You can do like a little double jump once you get out of the water there. Oh, hey, I actually found a big gem. That means this whole side area... Wow. So that whole thing over there was like just a side area. Oh, wow. Yeah, all that stuff I did over there was just for a giant gem. That's pretty cool. I actually like that. Because, yeah, this game could go, like, really, really fast. I bet you this game would be a fast speed run. I bet you this game would be an enjoyable speed run. I'm gonna go look up, like, the AGDQ run for this game after this. I bet it would be really entertaining. This is some shit again, where it's like, it doesn't look like I can get through there. But just based on the shit before, I bet you that I can. Actually, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring the water down. And I bet... Or actually, no, we're not gonna bring the water down. Alien Storm, Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage I like, actually. I was never as crazy about Streets of Rage as a lot of other people, but I did enjoy it. It is one that I go back to from time to time. Okay, really after that shit where it looked like I could duck and or it looked like I couldn't duck and I actually could. Now that one, it looked like I was nowhere near the spikes and they hit me. Ugh. Oh, dream of, though. Dream. I thought you said stream of, and I thought that was just, like, weird typo. It's crossover games that I dream of. There's actually one, although it's not like any 2D platformer type thing, and it's actually a game that I think I'd like to, in my dream world, I'd like design it myself. I'd like a crossover between, I'm trying to think of the titles now. I'm so bad with title recall. Of the Heroes of Might and Magic. Heroes of Might and Magic. What's the name? Shogun Total War, or like the Total War series, and like a tactical RPG, specifically Langrisser, with elements of like visual novels and like a non-linear plot. Yeah, it'd be something like Total War, with only without the real-time strategy aspects and like the combat system of Langrisser, and like a really cool non-linear story that changed based on like how you interact with the different leaders of the different nations. I kind of have a story I'd like planned out. As far as, I don't know, like more traditional 2D style games. Altered Beast. Or actually, oh, another one I was thinking of. I'd like a shmup, like a shmup RPG type thing, which like you see a lot of that kind of stuff in indie games, but they're often tiny indie games that don't really take the concept and like really run with it all the way, as often happens a lot of the time with indie games. Shit, I fucked that up. Which way do I want to go? Was it this one? I think it was this way. Yeah. It was... I'm trying to think of like a level up system that would be comparable. Like a shmup, like a 2D twin stick shmup. Like a top-down twin stick shmup that was like a boss rush. Like a treasure-style top-down twin stick shmup. With like an upgrade system and like a level up system. Kind of like a... Actually, you know what? Guardian Heroes would be a good example. Because that game had like a level up system. And, yeah, in fact, that would be it. It would be something, and like a bunch of like weapon upgrades and different weapons you could get too. So it'd be like Guardian Heroes meets Gunstar Heroes meets like Geometry Wars meets like any other treasure-style game with like a big old boss rush. It'd be really awesome, I think. In general, I think that shmups could really do with like some RPG elements that were like really like well integrated. And not just like a piddly little indie RPGs that barely, or indie games that are like, you know, just shitty little flash games and barely make use of the concept. Or actually, can I get down here? I can. What was I messing around with up there for then? Oh yeah, I need to go diagonal. Feels like I'm Sonic the Hedgehog all of a sudden. Oh, except... Oh. Or... What is this? I'm confused. Can I not get back up there now? Did I just fuck myself? That was a one-way platform. I just fucked myself. What was the point of that? I don't know about this. I'm lost all of a sudden. Oh, I'm a minor fan of like bullet hell shmups. I enjoy them a lot. I'm not really good at them, but I very rarely 1cc them just because I lose patience. Just a lot of those kinds of games have massive difficulty spikes at the very end. So the most common thing that happens with those kinds of games is I'll play them to the end, and then I'll get stuck on the final boss, you know, and just like end up just give up and quit. Because like, you know, I gotta play like the full frickin' game again in order to get another shot at the boss, and it's just like really aggravating. Okay, what's going on here? I'm missing something. Like there's gotta be somewhere to go from here, doesn't there? No, I think the only way is down. I'm confused. Is it over this way? What is even the point of being able to get up here? Okay, they give me a checkpoint down there, so there's gotta be like something down here that I'm missing. Okay, let's fall down.